What is up, everyone? Guys, listen up. In this video, we're gonna talk about upgrades and unlocking perks for your weapons in your character more in depth. And at the end of this video, you're gonna have all the information you need to upgrade your weapons and class very efficiently. This way, you're not gonna make any mistakes and you're not gonna waste any time as you're making your character stronger and stronger. And that's very important in this game because you can actually waste some of these materials, and if you do that, it's going to take much longer to upgrade and just get your class stronger and stronger. So first, we're going to go to the armored hull. You will see that currently I am at level 19, making my way to the final upgrades of my weapons, the relic upgrades. Let's start with the basics. So first, you have the standard, mastercrafted, artificer, and relic upgrades. In order to unlock these, you need to equip a specific weapon, whichever you decide to upgrade, and pretty much start using it and generate XP on the said weapon. Right here, you see that we are making our way to 15,000 XP, and we are almost there and almost got to the relic part of the weapon. But the next important part is the currencies. For the first two parts, you're going to need the green currencies, which are going to be these tokens right here. In order to get these right away at the beginning, what I would suggest you do is once you get to your characters and see trials right here, complete the trials on every single character the best you can to get the best rewards. So right here, you will see that all of these are completed on A. As a reward, we have one of the green tokens every time we complete these. And obviously, if you complete this on all characters, you're gonna have a bunch of these. On top of that, you're also gonna get the points. Let me showcase that as well. You will see that currently we are at 927 points. So first, let's talk about the green currency. In this case, you can see that I have 14 of them. So once you get enough XP, let's say we got 1500 XP for this weapon, then we're gonna need to use one of the green tokens to get access to the upgrades of the weapon. In this specific situation, these two upgrades right here. Then you're gonna have to buy these upgrades by using the points. That's the currency that I have 900 plus of. Once you buy these upgrades, then you have to equip the said upgrade on the weapon and play with the weapon in order to max out the XP on it. Every time you fully upgrade a weapon, you will get 1 mastery point. So when I upgraded this weapon to 1800 out of 1800, I got a mastery point. You will see the mastery points right under my camera. Right now we have 0. And what that means is then you can go to the perk tree and spend your mastery points on the perks for your weapon, which will directly make it much stronger. And then you can build the kind of weapon that you want. But the cool thing is, if you already know what build you want, right? In my case, I knew that I wanted to upgrade this sniper right here. I knew that this was going to be my main weapon for a while. And keep in mind, making one build very strong as fast as you can will give you the ability to then farm these materials much faster. And these materials are shared across all classes. So if you go to Bulwark right now and take a look at this weapon right here, bolt pistol. This is already upgraded because I'm working on it. But let's say it was the plasma one. You will see that no matter which weapon we go to, these are still here. They are shared. So if I would use the plasma weapon and get 7,500 XP and get to the artificer part of the upgrade, I could then use the purple upgrade that I currently have to unlock these two upgrades. Okay. So that's why I'm trying to make one build that I really enjoy extremely strong, so then I can farm those materials and speed up my upgrade process for all characters across the board. So now let's go back over here. So now let's say you got to the artificer level here at 7,500 points, right? And you had one purple upgrade. You would spend it on this one, which would give you the access to these 3 upgrades. Then you would purchase these with points, the same way you did it in the mastercrafted area, right? This is where it gets interesting. If you want to get your mastery points fast, right? You don't want to equip this upgrade, level it up, do the same with this one, and then the same with this one. And once you're done with all 3, that would mean that you have 3 mastery points, but that would take time, right? Instead, what you can do is farm the purple mats, for example. I'm going to have a separate video on how we farm the purple materials. I'm going to be uploading that pretty soon. But what we did was we farmed the purple materials And since we knew exactly what build we wanted, we used the tokens to skip the whole leveling process for these upgrades. Now I'm going to showcase how that actually works. I'm going to have to find a weapon here. On this weapon, we haven't gotten any XP yet, right? Like I haven't upgraded it, none of it. Like it's just not used at all. There's 0 XP. However, it gives me the option to use one of the green tokens in order to fully master it. That would mean that instantly, without wasting time on getting experience for this weapon, I could instantly get 1 mastery point to then invest into one of the perk trees. So I'm going to master this just for science, and then we're going to go to the perk tree. Now you see that we have the ability to unlock one of the perks to make the weapon stronger. We're going to do that as well. Boom, just like that. If you're doing this with some of the weapons, it's very smart to do it with the weapons that are shared across some characters. And the reason you want to be smart about upgrading some of the weapons that are shared is that, let's say I'm done with this weapon. I fully upgraded this. I used the purples, whatever I decided to do here. And then once you go to Bulwark, for example, you will see that he also has a bolt pistol. And those upgrades that I have on my weapon have transferred here. The XP, the perks, everything that I have there is transferred to this. So once I go to the Bulwark, it already has a weapon that is upgraded, which will make it much easier for me to play with the said character. So all of those things get shared across the board. Now, one more thing to keep in mind is once you unlock a mastery point on a weapon, you cannot use that mastery point on another weapon. It is tied to this specific weapon, okay? So make sure to know which weapon you're upgrading so you don't waste a lot of time. You can just kind of jump here and there and be all over the place and waste a lot of time. And that's not something you want to do if you're trying to min-max and speedrun some of the builds and then farm these awesome items and create awesome characters overall, okay? Now let's talk about the perk tree for the class. This is much more simple. Oh, this is a Bulwark. Let me go to my sniper one. And I'm going to be making also very in-depth builds, both for PvE and PvP for different classes. So stay tuned for that. But yeah, this system is pretty simple, right? All you need to do is have the points. The points also come from just completing the operations as well. So you're not going to have a problem with farming the points. Do keep in mind when it comes to the weapons, as you progress, every upgrade does cost more and more. I haven't unlocked the relic yet, so I don't know what the prices here are going to be. Somewhere probably around 100 to 200 would be my guess. Another big mistake a lot of people make is they purchase these and then they only play with one. Even if you don't have the purple mats, do not do that, because these are directly tied to mastery points, and these are the only way you're going to have the ability to add new perks to your weapon. So if you buy these upgrades with your points and you're using only one of them, that's a mistake. What you want to do is fully upgrade this one, then immediately equip this upgrade, fully upgrade this one, and do the same for the next one so you get the mastery points as fast as possible, okay? Now, these currencies, once again, I'm going to have a more in-depth video on the best farming routes of these currencies. That's going to be dropping soon. But in general, they're tied to the difficulty of the operations. You have to be on substantial threat in order to have a chance to find the purple ones. And when I say chance, it's not like an RNG drop. They just spawn around these maps and you have to find them. As long as one person picks them up, you're good to go. The whole team is going to get them. You just need to get out of the mission, right? You need to finish the mission and you're going to get it as a reward overall. Obviously, you're also going to get XP in 95 points in this case if you're doing the substantial threat difficulty. And to be honest, as soon as you get one of these, what I would do is kind of upgrade every single weapon that you're using in terms of like the 3 main options. If you have only 2, go for 2. The jump in the performance is pretty high from Mastercrafted to Artificer. Like right here, you will see that these had, look at this, right? Like it had 2 damage. This one had 4 damage. And here I have 7. I'm upgrading this right now. So I'm not wasting a purple one on this one currently. This upgrade gives me 8 damage instead of the 2 and 4 that I was getting in the previous Mastercrafted upgrades. And yeah, that's pretty much it. I just wanted to give you guys an idea on how the upgrade system works and explain it to you guys. If you have any questions, make sure to drop them in the comment section below. A lot of content is on the way, guys. I'm very, very excited. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, slap the like, sub to the channel. As always, stay positive, stay disciplined, and I'll see you all on the next one.
Let's go! Let's go, baby! Let's go!
I mean, we literally have the best community of all time. Oh! Oh, he got no scoped.